It all started when the European giants were in a struggle to get one of the biggest talents of our era. No, we're not talking about Mbappe, Ronaldo, or Messi. The star-studded boy is none other than the Brazilian and PSG forward Neymar Jr. His transfer from Santos to Barcelona shook the entire world, and the rest is history. Stick to the end of the video to learn about Neymar's all-time top goals, skills, and tricks. But first, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for quality football content. We'll begin by focusing on Neymar's skills. First touch. There's no doubt about Neymar's quick feet and technical ability, and this is best manifested by his first touch. In so many instances, he has taken advantage of 1-2s to surpass defenses and score goals. He did it in Barca with Messi and Suarez, and currently his immaculate first touches allow PSG to sway crucial matches. If you still question his credentials, see how he controls this ball hurtling to the ground from 35 meters above. What a skill to have! Brazil must be super confident going into the World Cup, and such ball control by Neymar can prove to be a nightmare for defenders in Qatar. Technique. For many, he's a raw Brazilian talent with street smartness and dexterity. But believe us, he has a technique with minimal flaws. He has a solid stance which helps him to generate force. Wait a minute, see his assist record. He has 224 club assists to his name, and remember that he has played club football in 3 different countries. Magic that he often uses is the technical ball tire. You might be wondering, what's that? Let me simplify it further for you. A ball tire is a move that mainly uses the toe or the instep to hit the ball. Neymar employs this to cross and shoot from critical angles. Now we know how he was able to score in those crunch Champions League matches. Outstanding! Dribbling. Neymar doesn't just dribble, he flies like Hercules. He's unstoppable with extraordinary ball control. You'll be fascinated by the fact that the Brazilian dribbles an average of 6.28 per game with a percentage of success around 60%. In this pursuit of most dribbles, Neymar has surpassed players such as Wilfried Zaha, Kingsley Coman, and Angel Di Maria. He also beat the tally of CR7, who had a dribbling average of 6 per game when he was playing for Juventus. Finishing. Seriously, this guy is a goal-scoring machine. The prodigy has a record of crossing the net 430 times in 695 appearances, all because of this God-gifted finishing ability. The execution is so sound that it reminds everyone of a magnificent piece of art. No gimmicks or flukes, just sheer skill and determination. He's just 3 goals away from breaking Pele's record of 77 goals for Brazil. And the World Cup is near. Neymar must be dying to cross the record. This magician also has trickery to his name. The tricks that he has in his box have baffled opponents and made Neymar a divine beast in the footballing world. For his first trick, we've got the tornado flick. This guy has handled the rigors of European football quite well, and has also showed everyone his flair. Look at this tornado flick in his arsenal. Slight space allows the forward to step toward the ball and trap it between his feet. But this is not the end. In the next phase, Neymar jumps in the air while turning 360 degrees and lifting the ball above the head of the opponent, and then control the ball as it comes down. Just a work of art. Destroying defenders with a flick of his feet. Absolutely mind-boggling. For the second trick, we've got the reverse elastico. This trick reminds everyone of the great Ronaldinho. The guy possessed every trick in the book and always played the game with a smile on his face, and he transferred this legacy to his footballing successor, Neymar Jr. Reverse elastico has been on the fingertips of the PSG forward, a piece of cake for this lad. Quite often he has dodged the defenders with this skill and managed to go past them easily. This trick is so deceptive for the opponents that it usually ends up in a nutmeg, and while the opponent recovers from the duel, Neymar is all gone, cutting inside and scoring a beautiful curved goal. This might be a daylight robbery for Neymar's adversaries, but for him, this is footballing wizardry. For the third trick, we've got the triangle turn. We cannot shy away from the class of this man. First, he showcased his talent at Santos. Then the Brazilian manifested his skills at Camp Nou, and presently he's leaving French citizens in awe. Another trick in his possession is this triangle turn. Just place the foot on the ball. See for yourself. This is hard to explain as only Neymar can pull off such an impressive skill. Numerous times at Barca, he has turned the world-class defenders into amateurs with triangle turns. At first glance, it seems that we are seeing a FIFA game, but no, this is reality. All thanks to Neymar. Seriously hard to digest, but his top goals would be even more difficult to comprehend. But one thing's for sure, after seeing them, your love for this boy would only increase. So here are our top goals scored by Neymar. For number 1, we got Barca versus PSG 6-1. There are decades where nothing happens, and there are nights when decades happen. And that night at Camp Nou was the moment when everything happened. Barca was 0-4 on the aggregate after the first leg against PSG. No one had expected the comeback. All football pundits were criticizing Barca for their poor performance. But to everyone's surprise, the Kings came back 6-1 and thrashed PSG out of the competition. That night, Neymar scored a crucial goal against the most important free kick of his life. In the game's 88th minute, the Brazilian boy crossed the net from a tight angle. The kick was so perfect that the keeper did not attempt to save it. Indeed, Champions League is meant for such unprecedented nights. For the second goal, we got PSG versus the Red Star Belgrade. Some say that Roberto Carlos was the free kick king. Others place Messi and Ronaldo as masterclass free kick takers. Yes, they're all legends, but many underestimate the free kick abilities of Neymar. His other iconic goal is a mesmerizing kick that he took from 30 yards. In a Champions League game against Red Star Belgrade, PSG was leaving no stone unturned to take the lead. In the game's 19th minute, Neymar announced his arrival by shooting the ball over a fully packed Red Star Belgrade wall, and the ball curved into the net, quite magnificently I might add. The prodigy was then able to score a hat-trick, finishing the game with a 6-1 win. For our third goal, we got the 2016 Olympics final. The match was between Brazil and Germany, not that match where Germany thrashed Brazil 7-1. We'll never give Brazilian fans painful nostalgia like that. But this was the Olympics final, and guess what? Neymar was capitalizing Brazil. In the 26th minute, Neymar won a free kick from 35 yards. Many thought that he would cross the ball into the box to give chance to strong defenders like Thiago Silva and David Luiz. But to everyone's surprise, Neymar took the challenge and thundered an unbelievable strike, which turned into a spectacular goal. Wait a minute, the match went into the penalty shootout where Neymar scored the decisive goal. Gold medal for Brazil, what a treat to watch. For our last goal, we've got Neymar's mask of sorrow. Neymar, the guy born with supernatural abilities to beat back any defender. In his Santos days, he made a mockery of them. In a match against Colo-Colo, the Brazilian scored a magnificent goal showing his brilliance. The star bypassed not one, not two, not even three, but four defenders and finally chipped the ball over the keeper. But the skillful goal was overshadowed by what came next. He was sent off. Damn! Why? It was all to do with the celebration. The already yellow-carded Neymar was given a second yellow card for grabbing a mask of his face and wearing it upside down. Nevertheless, besides controversy, that was a goal that demands high appreciation. Full marks for the shot. Not sure about the celebration though. So Neymar has shown that he has exceptional skills in dribbling, technique, and first touch. The Brazilian has some tricks in his box, and with skills and tricks, he can score these sensational goals. Neymar, you are an absolute gem and one of the best talents out there. What do you think of this prodigy? Which skills and goals have you found the most fascinating? Do share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more football updates.